Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. I have my headphones in and I'm at the door. We about to do this fucking recording. I be out here sporting.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. What it do, brother?
Hey man, I'm good over this way. How you doing, bro?
Hey man, I'm smooth. I'm solid. You know,
I
how you feeling?
I feel great, man. I feel great,
Man, I'm
blessed.
talking
You know, new day. No matter what the weather look like outside, but it's blessed. It's
Okay,
blessed.
drop a bar early in the show. You know what I
Why
mean?
not, man? We here. Why not? We
Right.
here. Why not?
Right.
We together. Why not? You
Hey,
know.
it's another one. Last week, man, it was dope. Dope conversation amongst black men being vulnerable together, talking about difficult situations that we all have been through, and we did it together, man. What did you think about it?
Bro, I really think that was a great conversation, man. Like, honestly, man, probably one of the best ones this year, man. And I would say, man, this week, bro, is
Special.
a very, 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 very special episode.
Special.
Because you know why? It's another one. But also, we're excited to bring out the whole full Red Summer TV takeover with our producer staff, man. Like, we finna get it, man.
Let's get it.
Come on, man. Let's go.
Oh,
What it do? Yeah. Let's go. Let's do
What's
it.
up, y'all?
Hi, guys.
Welcome.
What it do? So I need all of y'all to introduce yourselves, number one.
Yeah.
So let's do what you do and what is your end goal.
I am Tunisias End. I am an associate producer for REDSUMMERTV. I've been here for like a year now, which is insane. And I've been in the industry for 3 years. Jillian, she left. You guys don't understand how hilarious this is because like we're like a family behind the scenes. So like, but yes, I've been in the industry for 3 years now, and my goal, if you asked me 3 years ago, I would tell you that I want to be the Black female Alfred Hitchcock. Like that is my thing. Psychological thrillers, like I want to direct. But as I move more into the industry, like I just want to provide a platform and be a conduit for underrepresented voices and for us to tell our stories, you know? So that is my end goal. I want to produce, I want to create content for the people. And yeah, that's me.
You go, girl.
You go, girl.
Yeah, that was nice. I'm like, I need time. Alexis, you could go.
So, hi, everybody. My name is Alexis Gray. I've been in the industry, say like about 2 years, 2.5 years. And right now I am a production assistant at REDSUMMERTV. I just joined. So, having fun here, hanging out, getting to know everybody. And I would like to say my end goal is, either or. I'm, good with whatever. Don't really have a preference. I'd like to, either get into producing, writing, and or directing. I just, I want to have an idea. I want to be able to see it through, and I want to be able to present a final product.
All right, the other Chris of this, that's Chris Hubbard, Chris Brundage over here. We confused all the time. Chris B, that's Big Chris, Little Chris. We go through that all the time. I've been in the industry off and on for about 6 years. I've been off and on with Red Summer for about 3 years. So this is like my third time working for the league. So at Red Summer TV. So as far as the end goal, I have no idea. Like I used to work in radio for 2 years. I thought that was gonna be the end goal. Now it's post-production. My end goal is just to remain flexible. Whenever y'all need me, I'm there to work.
I love
It's your turn, Big Bank.
Hi, guys. I'm Jillian. I'm an executive assistant at Red Summer. I've been with them a year. And I've been in the industry for 3 years, like 3 years, going on 4 years. And I'm a freelance stylist on the side. So the end goal is to have my own line. And I just want to be known for having like the fucking illest streetwear meets luxury
Talk your shit.
And I really want my campaigns to like give goosebumps. Like I'm really into fashion ads and fashion campaigns.
Can I ask y'all something, man? Is it grimy like that though? Like from the talks and stuff like you hear in the background? Because like it's different from y'all end. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all might ask me how it is for NFL and football, but like how is it? Like is it grimy? Is it like you hear some things like she say, he say, and all that stuff. Like, how is it though?
Grimy in what way? In like the competitiveness?
I think how they say like it's nasty, like it's competitive.
I mean, being honest, like when you find smaller industries, where well, not smaller, when there's not a whole lot of black people in the industry, unfortunately, like sometimes the narrative is real. Like people will goddamn do whatever it takes to get to where you are. So is it the same? Because I know in my industry, it's some bullshit. You know what I mean? People try to do whatever they can to get you out of your spot so they can have it.
If you think about it, when you think about the competitiveness within like the black community and black culture, when you're in an office space, is that if you think about the TV and film industry, there's not many of us in higher positions. So it's kind of like all of us are kind of doing this dance, especially in predominantly white spaces. And I think that is like the major issue when it comes to like us wanting to be the token black in the room, us wanting to like prove that we're worthy of being there because we don't see people like that, like us in higher positions, you know?
Yeah, right.
So it's almost kind of like, you know, dog eat dog type of world sometimes. But then you have companies like Red Summer where it's like you see yourself in everybody else. So it's not so much that competitiveness in that regard, you know what I mean? Which is great. Yeah. So I think that that's the major issue, is that we just need more of us in these writers' rooms. We need more of us on set. So that it's more of a community, and it's like I see you.
So you always get this notion when you get out of college that okay, we have equal opportunities because we both got the same degree. Y'all been in spaces where it may have been white owned. Have you seen people get positions over you? I mean, we know what type of work we put in. So have you seen people who don't look like us get positions because they don't look like us?
Bruh.
Hey, you ain't get it because you black.
No, I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Yeah, because
that goes vice versa too.
Yeah, right. Like definitely. Like I've seen people like get jobs because they were not black, and then I've seen like people who were black miss jobs because they were black. So you know, it really is either or.
Yeah, and I think as black people, we tend to feel as though we have to work 10 times harder just to get like the bare minimum. Thanks. And I've definitely seen spaces where there were. I lie to you not, y'all. I was on a big movie set with one of the biggest playwrights ever. It was his film. There was this guy who was PAing with me, and he actually fell asleep during the entire shoot. We were on set for 17 and a half hours. Wow. He fell asleep for 10 of those hours in a truck. And he was able to show up the next day like it was nothing, you know? And people even had his back and was like, oh, don't worry about it. Yeah, you could just take a nap. And it's like, if that were me, I was like standing on the corner in like 90-degree weather. If that were me, I'm pretty sure it would be different.
That's called privilege. But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm about to step in, man. I'm about to step in.
But
go ahead,
Jill,
bro.
Is that something that you see in both? Because like I'm in. I don't want to say I'm in fashion, but a nigga got a little clothes.
You in fashion.
You know what I'm saying? They got a little clothes.
Talk that shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So is that something that you see in both industries?
Luckily enough to be in the media industry, I work on mostly black sets, black projects. So I really don't see anything in that regard because like I rarely work with white people when it comes to media. In fashion, of course, I think fashion is the nastiest, coolest industry of all of them. And not only about race, I think it has to deal a lot with class as well. Because, most fashion gigs are unpaid or you're paid minimum wage. I think with in media, you can fight for, your rate. But most fashion gigs are unpaid because most people who get those positions have trust funds or like really rich parents, because it's like all about nepotism and classism. So I feel more than race, like a rich black girl, which is rare. So of course it's still about white people. But yeah, I would say like fashion is definitely more of that.
And I want to, Chris been in it a while. So like, does that impact your mental health on when you see that shit? Because I know for me it make me. I'll be the angry black man trying to practice. Like, we gonna let this buster ass goddamn
Luckily I never experienced that because like Jill, I've worked on mainly black sets. Power 105, 90% black people, people here at Red Summer, 99% black people. So luckily I never experienced that. Did experience people getting hired before me, but I'm not gonna hate on nobody. Like I'm not gonna hate on nobody else's blessing. Like congratulations. But
sure.
Luckily I never experienced that personally.
Wow.
Did you guys also see recently? I saw that the Dear White People showrunner is a white woman.
Yep.
It's like I'm not surprised, but like I am. Like at the same time,
I am
it's also
surprised.
like,
That's a super black
be
show.
surprised.
We're talking about race and how it impacts, our different forms of employment and careers. So I got a question, man. So some recent news. John Gruden got his ass fired from some emails from a while ago, but some recent too. And I was a little disturbed, y'all, because when black people don't get a chance to say, "Oh, I'm sorry," we get fired. We don't get a chance to resign. We get fired. He got the opportunity to, number one, he was saying racist, misogynistic, homophobic. All right, let's keep going on. I ain't got enough fingers.
I'm gonna say
At
this,
this
like,
point?
when it comes to him, obviously he's fired. That happened, but I'm pretty sure other people was on that email and did nothing about it.
Big dog.
Absolutely.
Like he was, I think he was at ESPN.
Yeah,
Who ESPN saw that and like brushed it off like it's nothing.
ignored it, right?
Yeah, or
Absolutely.
in the NFL, somebody heard that and said, "Oh, it's not a big deal."
Shit.
Exactly, and I feel like that's like the biggest part of the problem. They like are allowed to be just like, oh, that's just John. That's just the way he is. Oh, he just makes those jokes. And people just brush it off and ignore it, and then people, those attitudes get excused, and things snowball into like real life bigotry and oppression.
Right.
Can I say something? I'm gonna raise my hand. Hey, why was this shit not said 7 years ago?
Right.
You get what I'm
Right.
saying? It took
Right.
7 years and the man that got a head coach job. You know what I'm saying? This is second year as a head coach. You already done seen the emails. I know y'all have, but now y'all done wait till 7 years later to doggone get this man. Y'all done gave this man a pass. Like, I'm just trying to figure out where in between 7 years until now, why is it being brought up? It should have been done 7 years ago.
Because he
y'all
pissed somebody off. He pissed
Like-
somebody in power off. That's what normally happens.
Right.
Yeah, that is true. But I'm just saying, like, God dang, fam, like all this stuff could have been resolved, bro. Like literally,
And I'm gonna be brutally honest. They went through 650,000 emails since then,
Wow.
right?
Wow.
Number one,
Yeah.
black people don't do that shit in emails because we know police be watching us. God damn it, what the hell?
Right, bro.
Right,
It's gonna
like,
be face to
we
face,
had-
bro. It's gonna be face
That's
to face.
watching.
What? I'm about to whisper this shit to you. They listen.
Yeah, bro.
Burner phone.
At
Like,
lunch,
don't play
on
yourself.
company
Right.
property, like after
Right.
work, after hours, like then we could talk about it.
Right.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I
Absolutely.
can't do it right now, bro. I can't do it right now.
Right.
Real talk.
Or don't send that shit to my email, stupid ass. You don't need to get this shit. The
Big
hell is
dumbass,
that
bro.
email?
That's the thing, like
dumb.
you just get
Also,
Please.
so
WhatsApp.
stupid, so
WhatsApp is
careless.
a safe place.
Hey,
Mhm.
I don't trust no app, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
just say it like that.
I don't
No,
even
no,
trust
no.
the text messages. You
No,
know,
no.
like
Definitely
I'm
not text
gonna-
messages.
That's why you gotta talk on
You know-
Snapchat where it disappear right away.
I don't trust
exactly.
Snapchat either.
Yeah, I'm about to say
None of
go into some kind of little cloud. They gonna pull that shit
that. I don't
down.
trust none of that.
You remember
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you
exactly.
sent this to little Jake from 32nd
I'm a-
Street?
I'm gonna be honest, man. We can go all the way back to like 2008, 2005, where we ain't have to worry about none of these messages, but we can talk face to face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that was the real spill, but now everything is done and it's brought to the light because you just never know when it's gonna come back up again. You know,
Yeah.
you just never know. You just gotta respect and realize what you're saying to people in the limelight, man, because that shit gonna be brought back up, man.
For
At
sure.
the end of the day, you know what I'm
Especially when you got a
saying?
platform.
People keep them receipts. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just be honest. People
Definitely.
keep them receipts always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of
No,
the
no
privilege,
question.
you can't even forget about the Influenza Kid who killed 4 people and got off because he didn't know it was any wrong. Like, come on.
Yeah, like what the fuck is it? Man, listen, all right, I'm sorry, y'all, but because somebody's like, oh yeah, influenza. I'm like, what the fuck? He got the flu? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? He got off because he said he didn't know that his actions would get him in trouble. How? He has so much money that you can buy your way out of shooting people, and then he went to motherfucking Mexico. You knew what you was doing.
Yeah,
Right.
you know what's going on, fam.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
You
like this
going,
shit,
you know what's going on, fam.
this shit be ridiculous. And then the more we watch it, the more pissed off we get, and it puts that notion of angry black man and angry black woman.
whole
But shit,
time.
we ain't
Right.
got nothing else to do but be angry. Like,
And then the cycle just repeats itself
yeah,
because
for
nothing
sure.
ever
Over
changes.
and over again. Over and
just,
over again.
until you
Over
like
and
take a
over
step
again.
back, you just like, if you're like constantly being tuned into the news cycle, it can be really, really infuriating. And I feel like,
Yeah.
especially for me this year, like there have been some days where I was just like, I have to step away from Twitter. Like I have to like actually put my phone down for like 24 or 48
Yeah.
hours and just like take a moment to like not be inundated with just such like horrible news all the time. It was making me feel so
Absolutely.
bad.
And
Nah,
I
that's
have a
real.
question for all of us, because like we're all in the media industry and it's our job to be plugged in, you know, like we have to know about like what is happening. So how do you guys like balance? Because me too, I'd be like, oh my goodness, like I can't be on the Twitters, I can't be on the Instagram sometimes because it's just so much, especially as a Black person, to take in all of this information. So how do you guys balance that as like Black media professionals? How do you filter that media that comes in sometimes, you know?
I'm gonna go first, man, because I firsthand like seeing so much, you know, as far as like the media base, like when it comes to like playing games or like speaking upon how you feel after a game or before a game. It's been a lot of backlash because it's almost like you don't have a say in some things that you want to be able to express how you feel. And when it comes to it, like it's always this light that's shined upon you because you can't say how you want to feel after a game or how it is before a game, or like I may have gave up like 2 sacks, or you know, when I was in Pittsburgh and then somebody say like, oh, this guy fucking sucks, like he, you know what I'm saying, like get him out of here, like stuff like that. You've seen that, like get him out of here, he needs to be killed, and you've seen so much stuff like that, man. And even on Twitter, Instagram, I've had like hate mail before, man, where people like say you need to go somewhere and just sit down and just kill yourself because you fucking suck. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't realize, man, how harmful and how shameful that may feel to your spirit because you give something so much your all, and where they don't understand how much grit, how much time, how much sacrifice you put into the grind. Like they don't realize that, man. And it's just, it comes to a point where you like, man, you know what? I gotta block out this noise, man. Whatever they saying, it doesn't matter because they're not in my shoes. They don't know what I do every day. They don't see what the work that I put in. So it just comes to a factor like, man, fuck them. Like they don't mean nothing to me. Like there's just people hiding behind like fucking avatars every day.
So,
you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
it's just like, man, fuck them. Like, you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, man, the people that matter to me are the people that's in my circle. You know what I'm saying? You know, they can say whatever they want to say, but at the end of the day, I know I come home, be able to lay my head down, be able to see my son, be able to see the people that I love. And those are the people who matters. And those are the people that matters. Like when they see me do things on the field, off the field, man, forget what everybody else got to say at the end of the day.
Has everybody watched Squid Games?
Oh my
No,
goodness.
not yet.
Okay, but you know the premise, like you know what it's about.
I would die. I'm just gonna put it out there. Hey,
yet.
red light, green light would get me fucked
hasn't
up.
watched it?
Red light, green light, boom.
True.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I won't ruin it then.
I haven't seen it yet. Let me get a chance to watch it. I'm gonna watch it. You know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
start.
heard they was making a real one.
It's so good. Squid Games is
It's crazy.
so
You
good.
said it was
I
good.
shit.
I can't.
Huh?
I said I'm
I
a
knew
little
you
slow.
like this big shit.
Oh yeah, I told y'all I want to be like I love thrillers. Like Halloween is my time. Like
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
like
go to like
Halloween.
10 haunted houses.
I don't think I could pay nobody to scare me. Like I ain't
Right,
asking you.
that's my thing.
Fucking, look, he gonna get sock and baka when he got there.
Right, this one said they can touch you. I turned around. Don't fucking touch me.
Don't
You
touch
better,
me, bro.
Right.
you better yell
I don't
and
know why.
scream.
If you touch me in the haunted house, we finna have some problems.
You gonna
Right.
meet left and right.
Yeah. The fuck out of here, bro.
Well, I'm telling you guys, when you go to a haunted house, I love doing it as dates because then you really know what type of person you have. You know what I mean?
Right. That ain't right. That is
like would you?
That's a humbling first date.
Would you?
See,
you know
a
what
real
I mean?
one though. I fuck with. You
Oh
a
my
real
god!
one
If someone was like, "Let's go on a first date,"
would really have you.
So hold on. So that ain't fair to him because I ain't gonna lie. On the first date, if you take me to a haunted house, your ass is grass. You gonna figure it out quickly. If shit get too real, I just met you. You can die first. All right?
Yeah, you just never know. I just met you, Sharp. Like, what's going on, man?
It's like, to me, it's how you get scared. Because, like, everybody gets scared, right? Like, if a nigga's like, oh, shit. And if he's like, you know, I'm like, okay.
Like some Michael
Jackson. What if he go? Like, you know,
hell no.
I'm skipping over being scared, and now I'm embarrassed.
Hey, this shit was dope. I want to say thank y'all for coming to the safe space, but y'all already always in here. So thank you for
we're well acquainted.
Yeah, thank you for pouring in. We poured into each other. This was another episode of Brotherhood the Unveiling. Let's continue to keep getting it. Let's get it!